Hello.
Welcome back to the Bible Study Girl podcast. This is Sarita, but you guys know me as Bible Study Girl. And that lovely introduction was given to you by none other than the executive producer of this here podcast, Bible Study Brother.
Hi, it is I, Bible Study Brother, also known as Icarus Gray over at Gray Area Anime, and this is the most wonderful podcast of your day. Go and listen to Honeysuckle Summer out now.
Yes, that's his new hit single, so you guys can go listen to it on any streaming app. Is that it?
Yeah,
I don't know.
All where you get music digitally. Go
okay.
Listen.
Yeah, I think you need to clarify for those people that are just tuning in. They need to know what it is and where they can get it. Before we jump into this episode, guys, Lord help me get myself together. I have to issue a public retraction of a statement that I made in the previous episode. Bible Study Mother is an advocate listener of this podcast, and early, the podcast drops at midnight Saturday. So you can, if you're up late Friday night and midnight rolls around, you can listen to the podcast at midnight. So Bible Study Mama wasn't up at midnight, but around 8:00 in the morning, I get a call and she says to me, I need for you to issue an immediate retraction. If you guys go back and you listen to Daddy Issues podcast part 2, Bible Study Mama says that I don't make it clear that she's not interested in a relationship with my biological father. She said I kind of left it open-ended, like they were in an ongoing relationship and have been going out on dates and stuff recently, and I put the kibosh on it. And that's not what happened. My biological father and my mother have not been in a relationship since 1983. I was born in 1983. So there's your clarity, Mom. It's my public retraction. I even went back and edited the post.
Wow. Yo.
To provide further clarity. So yeah. If you want a fun time, go back and listen to Daddy Issues Part 2, because man.
Bet you'll hear it on a completely different ear now.
Yeah, fun times. Hey girl. I was hollering at myself. We got the same shirt on. Yeah. Okay, sorry, guys. My sister-in-law just came in the room, so I had to holler at her. Okay. So let me get focused and get back to the point of this here podcast. We're actually going to be doing a blog recap. I think this is going to be a very lighthearted episode. I don't know, but I might end up crying. Who knows? Let's see. It's a blog recap for the blog titled Set Apart. If you've not read Set Apart, this is your time to pause, go to BibleStudyGirl.com. You can touch the magnifying glass in the upper right-hand corner and type in Set Apart, and it will take you directly to that blog. So you get a chance to read it and have a little bit more context as to what we're discussing. So today's episode is Set Apart, and we're going to let Bible Study Brother take it away. The way the blog recap works is Bible Study Brother says what he thought when he read the blog. I say what my intentions are at the time that I wrote the blog, and then we fast forward to today, and I'll let you guys know, like, how do I feel about the blog today? Have my thoughts on what I wrote changed or whatever? So Bible Study Brother, take it away.
All right. Okay. So guys, let me tell you something. My sister, she is so talented. She's multi-talented, multifaceted. I vaguely remember this, but I only vaguely remember it in the sense that I never took you serious in this regard. So there was nothing in me like, yo, this is really what she's doing. I remember, like, so this would have been 2001, obviously.
2001. Yeah, I graduated in 2001. Can you tell the people what you're talking about? Like, they haven't read the blog.
I'm gonna get there. Just hold on. It's 2001. So my rap career, in a certain way, hadn't really started. I was rapping, but I wasn't doing it the way I was doing it once I got into high school. So that summer we had this tape deck, or stereo, big stereo, basically one of the ones like you had to plug it in, but it had some batteries in the back. You could have walked around with that thing. And what I had learned that summer is that we could like play music and record it. Like, you know, how everybody knew how to do this, but like not a lot of people was around explaining this. So anyway, so we had been recording these freestyles and stuff on the thing. And I'm sure at some point my sister had like heard these or I brought it to her. So we made this song. And I was like working out rap names and all this other stuff. And Soul Sister they did this chorus for me called I was Mr. Frost or Mr. Freeze or something like that. Mr. Frost, that's what it was. And the whole time I'm thinking that this stuff is a joke. Fast forward a little bit to reading this blog, or fast forward a lot, I guess, because it's a long time. I did not know that my sister did not want to go to college. I didn't know that her goal to not go to college was to get signed and get some money before college and get signed in the rap career. I was not aware because it was a joke to me. Because I'm like, no, there's no possible way. You know, we're having fun. We're doing some things or whatever. And I knew about Dove. You know, I am the David Ruffin of the Little Rock Southerners. There ain't no Little Rock Southerners without me. It's just, it ain't.
They don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, we'll get there. Fine. But so my sister has been a part of some very life-changing, just awe-inspiring groups. She started out. What was the duo's name? The duo is slipping for me.
Set Apart.
Set Apart. All right. So the duo Set Apart. Again, I knew nothing of this because this was not real to me. But Dove, I was like, oh, this is real. And I'm like, this is your lane. And by this,
do you remember Dove?
I remember Dove because I came to Dove's.
Did you?
Yes, because it was at He Who Shall Not Be Named's church.
No, it was not. That wasn't our premiere, but we did sing there. I forgot about that. Go ahead.
Well, I've been around. I've been there for a Dove performance. So
okay, you have,
and I'm pretty sure I would have been there for the first. It don't really matter.
We had a couple, 2 or 3 performances.
Yeah, y'all came ready. Y'all was out. And so at that point, I'm like, yo, that's your lane. Because at this point, I'm fully rapping. And we probably had a conversation, and I probably just was like disregarded your whole intent at that point in time. And you did that thing where you be like, no, I was serious. I was like, Sarita, look, I don't want to have to fight you. You're so good at so many things. Stay away from my dreams, fam. I'm not following. Like, I listen, y'all. I'm not like, I do have multiple talents. I ain't got as many as my sister. Like, she didn't bury nothing in the sand. She was planting everything that she needed to plant, and that stuff was growing. But I was like, look, you can't have this tree. You can have them other trees. This the one tree you can't have. Give me something, you talented person. So reading this, I just kept thinking about like, oh man, we really just, there's so much talent and so much aspiration in terms of your dreams. And a lot of that stuff was fun. And even the dub is so 90s. Like it I don't even want to say the name out and what it means. It's
don't say the name out. They have to go read.
You got to go read. But 2 reasons. 1, because y'all are thieves. And 2,
thieves of what?
Not them. Like, people can be thieves. Like, this idea is still people can. Yeah, because that.
I mean, it's out there in the public day, but they would have to go read it to figure out what Dove stands for.
So, you got to at least do that. Like, and give credit where credit is due, because we got the papers, bro. We got the papers. Copyrighted as soon as we get done with this. But I don't know. I think ultimately in reading it, because I seem all over the place because I'm like going through all these different.
You are very things. Random.
But to like bring it to like a something that y'all can tangibly understand, and I do apologize. I'm trying to be better. is, my sister just always inspired me, man. She just was talented in everything. This is one of those moments of like thinking about that and thinking about your first two groups. And even when I think about, the Little Rock Southerners, and I think about the good times and fun we've had rehearsing while driving, and like not being able to hit notes, because singing is not my gift. It just ain't. I can hold a note from time to time and do what I need to do, but like I don't have enough practice to be able to do it to where I don't get frustrated when I end up out of key or I'm
Right.
not where I'm supposed to be. That is too frustrating for me. Like I can rap and perform it a million different times in different tones and vocal cords, because I've done that. I have to do that. But the singing part would just be like, "Ooh, child, this what they be doing." And so the testimony was just in just how talented you are. The testimony was in the fact that if you touch it, you've thought a lot of parts about it. So like, even though I discredited your rap career and everything else that was going on with that at the time, and I was so glad, if nothing else, that you were doing gospel rap at
Yeah,
the
I was
time.
I
Yeah.
was gonna be a bomb gospel rap
And
artist
I, yeah.
because you finish with yours.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, me and my homie from way, way back, my plan. Okay, so the blog set apart is all about the three different musical groups that I have been a part of in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I can carry a tune in a bucket. I'm not a solo artist. I am not um so I won't say that I can't sing. I will say that I can carry a tune in a bucket, and you wouldn't be offended, I don't think, if you heard me helping the alto section out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, I don't want people to be like, oh, she thinks she all that. I don't. I realize, listen, put me up here in the background, but I can blend in nicely with you, sister. I've always been the background singer. And funny enough, we talked about, so let me start off. Let me not be random. Let me start off with my musical groups in the order that I was a part of them. First musical group, Set Apart. Senior year of high school, I did not want to go to college. I just did not. And I didn't want to go to college because I didn't think I was going to be able to graduate. And I know that sounds weird to people, but it's a very true statement. I vividly remember my mama talking about the change between high school and college, how you can be the best in high school, but then when you get to college, like it levels out the playing field. And just because you could get through high school without studying, it didn't mean you could get through college without studying, and it requires a different level of effort. So I was terrified. People have told me all my life how intelligent I am, and I felt like I was pretty smart, but just the thought of graduating from college was a big deal for me. So, um, I knew my mama would not let me like not go to college. That wasn't an option. But I decided, ding, 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 I come up with great ideas. If I become a magical rapper, the name of the group, Set Apart, me and my homegirl, we're going to do it. We love Jesus. I haven't seen a rapping duo in the gospel game at this point. And so I'm like, girl, we could be it. Ebony and Ivory, uh, busting out some tight raps. And really what sparked it is there was a competition on the radio to write a song for teenage pregnancy prevention. You come up with a jingle and send your tape in, because this is back in the cassette tape days, and you can win. I don't even remember what the prize is. I'll have to ask her if she remembers what the prize is. And baby, we produced Rockabye Baby. And I could sing the song for y'all now, but I don't know about, I don't want anybody to steal it. Bible study brother shaking his head. No.
No.
But the song goes so hard.
Yo, as soon as you get off, because I don't recall this song ever, so you're gonna have
You
to
never
when we
heard
get
it?
off. When
You
we
want me
get
to
off
sing
here,
it for you a little
no.
bit?
When we get off here, yes, but not right now.
I should call my homegirl because she can pick it up. Like that song, that's how hard it goes. 21 years later, we both still know the song. I don't think we ended up submitting it. So that was a very short lived career. We went to college and forgot all about it. Second musical group that I've been a part in is Dove, my homegirl that I was in set apart with, we still church girls. So we linked up with my bestie. I mean, she wasn't my bestie at the time, but we linked up with my bestie. I met my bestie in college, but we linked up with her, and she's a church girl too. And so we thought, what would be cool if we had a singing group, man. Like that would be so great. Now my bestie was the lead singer. She was the Beyonce, and me and my homie from Set Apart were the Kelly and the Michelle, but we were fine with it. Like I was more the Michelle. I've thought about this. And my homegirl was the Kelly. Her voice was still is better than mine. But I was happy to be Michelle, honey. We would rehearse. We had her. He wasn't her brother-in-law at the time, but her brother-in-law at the time, well, her brother-in-law played the piano for us. Her cousin was our drummer. Baby, we would be up in their church practicing. And let me tell you something about my singing, honey. I sing whatever I hear. So it's hard for me. If you sing a soprano, I will sing soprano. If you're singing alto, I'm going to sing alto. If you're singing tenor, I will be a tenor. So it's hard for me to
Sarita Putnam over here.
which is that's why I said why I'm a good background singer. But like if you want me to hold this, honey, we're gonna have an issue. So I think that's the reason why. And I've been a member of many choirs in my life. Oh Lord, I need to tell my story one day about the time I had to sing solo when I was a teenager. Honey, it was a catastrophe. But we'll talk about that later, different day. So Dove, we had rehearsal. We weren't only a singing group, we also had a whole theatrical dance performance, honey. I could still do that dance too to this day, almost 20 years later. Because we had rehearsal. I've always been extra. I was trying to do the most, long story short. So Dove, I don't know what made us stop flapping our wings. I guess just time and like not having, just not being able to rehearse. It's just a lot of different things that made the group go up in smoke. I mean, we parted ways amicably. We weren't a singing group anymore, but we were still friends. I actually have a photo shoot. We went on a trip to Savannah for vacation. This is back in the days when you printed out a MapQuest map and had printed instructions to get from point A to point B. So we went all the way from Conway to Savannah. I'm trying to think. We went to Atlanta and Savannah on this vacation. And there's a picture of us in our swimsuits with Dove written in the sand. I don't know what passerby we got to take the picture, but we look great. Y'all ain't gonna see it, but we look good.
Yeah, when we finally get to like full blown, we got a team, and I can like give people these things and be like, put it up on the screen right now.
No. The other members of Dove would probably
murder me.
Murder you. Yeah, not me, because I wouldn't put the picture up, y'all. It's him.
For sure.
It's him. So the last singing group that I've been a part of is the Little Rock Southerners. That is a family singing group composed of myself, Bible study mama, Tamika, and Joe when he wants to be in. And we only sing at St. Luke in the country and Turkey Scratch, like for Christmas and Easter. If we're having Christmas or Easter there, oh baby, they gonna put us on program. They'll be like, y'all go get up there and sing something. In the Little Rock Southerners, Bible Study Mama is the lead singer. And it was me and Tamika's role to provide background accompaniment for her. But I ain't ever tried to get up there and sing in the front. So we did a beautiful job, I think, providing her some background accompaniment. And like you said, Bible study, brother, when I think about the Little Rock Southerners, it is a bittersweet thing for me. I don't know. I don't know when we'll ever sing as a group again. I remember we were going on a cruise and we were, of course, going to be on program at Christmas. So we went on this cruise right before Christmas. And on the drive to New Orleans, it was me, Bible study mama Tamika, and Joe in the car. And we were going to make Joe sing that Christmas because you're in the car with us. So you have to be the tenor. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I was so
Not.
tired.
What'd you say?
I was so tired.
Yes, he's not a morning person, and we typically left early in the morning for these trips just because we like to get there and get settled and eat and get our nails done or whatever we want to do when we get to New Orleans before we get on the ship the next
Man, that
day.
was a good time.
It was a good time. We always have a good time when we go on
We'll do a
vacation.
podcast. We've done a podcast on vacations.
We've done a podcast on, I think, how Mama tried to take us down in Jamaica.
Yeah, we need to do a podcast on vacations at some point, y'all, because we've had some experiences.
We've had some experiences, some thrilling experiences. So when you look at my musical catalog, and when y'all talk about me when I've gone on to glory, just know your girl has been a part of some dynamic singing groups. Now I ain't never
Yeah.
said that we sounded the best, but it don't even matter. The book says to make a joyful noise. I mean, it does matter, which is why I have not ever been like, I'm a lead singer. Cause that ain't my ministry. He ain't called me to that. But
Yet she wants to be the lead actress in all of my music videos.
I don't want to be the lead actress in all your musical videos because that would be weird. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Especially
no. I didn't say like the main person. I listen. Clarification. I ain't got to retract nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all clear what I meant. The lead as in a star in the video. I ain't got to be in the video for it to be, a me video. But it's funny to me that like I needed to set a place for you. And if you had been able to answer questions and not just steal from your sister-in-law, you would have been on the album. But somehow your mama done got on the album. Yeah.
well, I'm fine with not being on the album. You didn't give me time to prepare. You know, I'm not like a spontaneous fly off the seat of my pants type of person.
Yeah,
While
that's
I'm
me.
not
That's me.
spontaneous,
That's me and your mama. Yeah, you right.
huh?
That's me and your mama. You right.
I'm not yeah, I'm very structured in a lot of different ways. So I really don't know why the Lord had me in all of these different musical groups. I don't know what the purpose is, but I do know I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in each group. And I think you talked to me about how I have lots of gifts and I use
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm.
And I do use the gifts that I have. I think one thing that stops me back is I have I don't know if I want to call it a spirit of perfectionism. I don't even want to say it's that, but it's just like if I can't do it, like I don't know. Like I'm a
It's
realist. Can I
yes.
say that? I know what I sound like. So again, it's not bashing me. There's room for me in the choir, which is why I was a member of the choir for years. Like there's room for me in the choir because I know I can sing, you know, in a way to like not, I'm not gonna be flat. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think it's a family trait at this point because obviously I just was way more prominent in how I carried that trait out. Um, Sarita is a Bob Steady girl. Excuse me, Reese is a
Subs.
wherever subs. Maisha is a I will go where I'm best placed.
There you go.
And I am if I'm not great, I'm not doing it.
Right.
Like I'm the
I
extreme version of that same feeling, which is like, oh, I didn't get this immediately. We're done here. Like I'm walking
right.
out.
I'm
I am
definitely
the
willing to try. Like I said, like, and I enjoy being in the choir and singing, but so I'll go there, if I'm needed and I'll do it. I don't I that's all I got with it. Like, don't put me in the front, but I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help y'all out. Mm. And y'all
Nah.
better be glad I can't sing for real,
Oh, she
because
would not stop. Non-stop.
ever. Do
Ever.
you hear me?
Like every opportunity.
Ever. It's taking everything in me not to sing Rockabye Baby, because I swear that song go hard.
Listen, man. Here's what
It
I
would
will,
prevent teen pregnancy today. Do you hear me?
girl.
I don't know why we didn't submit that song. Everybody would be singing along.
Here's what I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all get us to, I don't know, like let's say 10,000 likes on the Bible Study Girl Facebook page.
Like 10,000 followers.
10,000 followers, likes, whatever, don't matter. 10,000 something.
I want 10,000 followers on the Bible Study Girl page, and I will release
And we'll record and release the
Rockabye
Rockabye
Baby.
Baby.
I will talk to the other member of Set Apart, and I will get her on this mic, whether she wants to be on this mic or not, honey. And y'all will hear a Rockabye Baby.
We'll get that. We'll get that out.
Ooh, it's all in my
So,
throat because I want to sing it so bad. That's how catchy it is.
so yeah, we'll do that if we get to 10,000 followers on the
Oh,
Facebook.
honey.
And eventually, if we hit 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours on the YouTubes, y'all will get a remix with me on it.
Yeah, but we haven't even started YouTube, so there's that.
Hey, they just need to know it's coming. They need to keep the
Okay.
support. If you supporting what we got going on, you gonna support what we got going on.
Got it. Well, that's all I have to say about my musical career. My musical career has definitely petered out over the years. Like I said, the Little Rock Southern Airs haven't been on to perform in years because of COVID. We weren't having in-person Easter or church services at our home church in Turkey Scratch, Arkansas. So no performances for us thus far. Could we possibly look forward to that for Christmas this year? I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh,
I'll keep you guys posted.
maybe. Because got to get the members in a room to talk, discuss contracts and all that.
Me, you, and Mama talk all the time. It will be no thing.
Oh man, but you know what else would be a thing? Doing podcasts, the blog posts every day at BibleStudyGirl.com. Every day you got a word, a testimony that will inspire you and equip you saints to walk your walk and just try to be closer to God every day, and understanding that life teaches us that we need him. You can contact us on social media sites. You can contact us through social media on Twitter at Bible Study Girl, the number 2, on Instagram at _ Bible Study Girl, on Facebook, the Bible Study Girl Facebook page, where you will get us to 10,000 followers so you can hear Rockabye Baby. And last but not least, if you have any prayer requests, if you're going through something and you want just somebody to be thinking about you and praying for you, send that to BibleStudyGirl2019@gmail.com. And remember, it ain't Set Apart that preach. It ain't Dub that preach. But we preach.
And until we meet again, guys, keep preaching.